And we're live. Here we go. So, good morning, everybody. This is Brian Cummings from the E-commerce Business School. And on behalf of Ann Sieg and Coach Kurt Johnson and all the other staff, I want to welcome you to Saturday Morning Live here. And I have Christina Leo, an esteemed, I like to say that about you. You are an esteemed E-commerce Business School member. You've been book flipping for a long time. You've been a member of our book flipping profit system, Shop Your Way to Wealth, where you do retail arbitrage. And also, we're working on textbook flipping online textbook flipping. So, and you're on the road right now. Is that right?
Yes, I am. So I'm sitting in a hotel room, and this is the beauty of this type of business, right? You could be traveling and still get some work done.
You sure are. Yep. I'm leaving right after this call for a family vacation in Reno and Tahoe, and I'll be working a little bit on the road too. Yeah. Let me share my screen here and kind of officially welcome everybody. And oh, no, I've got it right. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, this is Saturday Morning Live, and every week at this time, Saturday morning, we do feature a member, some training, present this to our community and to everybody out there. So glad you're with us this morning. I want to welcome Debbie and Julie and David and Rill and Dan. Hey, good morning, everybody. Glad that you're here. So, if I can get to the next slide, there we go. Welcome new members. We have quite a few new people that have come in this week. I'm sorry I don't have all your names, but if you're on this call, I really especially want to welcome you to this feature of the E-commerce Business School. And upcoming very soon, just next month, is our Trifecta event in Minneapolis. Now, the Trifecta is the book flipping profit system course. It's a full day training on it, advanced training on it, as well as Shop Your Way to Wealth, a retail arbitrage training, and then the online shopping profit system. And in the book flipping class, you're going to learn a lot about textbooks. And the online shopping profit system, you're going to learn how to hire a VA. And when you put the two together, having a virtual assistant, being able to order products, especially textbooks, online, it's a great business model. And that's what we're doing here with Christina this morning, is looking at how to order products online. And if you want to scale this business and have a virtual assistant, you're going to learn how to do all of this at the Trifecta coming up in July. So that's ebstrifecta.com. Come check out what we've got going there. And here we go. Okay, we're going to be talking about the textbook arbitrage system. Before we jump into that, Christina, this is the third of 3 weeks now, three Saturday mornings. And the first Saturday morning, 2 weeks ago, we looked at the tools of how to research products, research textbooks online. And then you started doing that. You ordered some books. And then last week, we looked at some of the books that were on order from the spreadsheet. So what's happened in this past week?
Well, I started receiving some books, and I didn't get all of them, but I got about 8 of them. And the conditions of the books, actually, to my surprise, either they've met the expectation, or there's one that actually exceeded my expectation. There was maybe one or two that claimed to be very good, but I would have downgraded to good. But otherwise, I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't, the books were in the condition that I could readily just send them in. So I do like that process a lot. I didn't need to do much cleaning at all, no removal of stickers, and it's just, and I think they're in actually pretty clean shape as well. But I just kind of just to make sure and did a quick cleanup as well. But I was surprised that it was they were pretty good. And some of the books came faster than I expected. And other books were, I'm not sure because I ordered them all at the same time, and some came, I think, from the East Coast and even received. So it really depends on how quickly they get the books into processing. So yeah, I already packed them up and sent them out.
Great. Yeah, you're on a lengthy vacation, so it was important to get those sent in.
That's right.
All right. We're going to be looking at the pricing of some of those books and other books. For those that are unfamiliar with textbook arbitrage, let's just go through the system here, and I'll share the slides again. Here we go. So with textbook arbitrage, the whole concept, business concept, is to find common and well used, meaning well needed, in demand high school and college textbooks, like this one here. It says Becoming a Helper. And we're buying them from merchant fulfilled sellers. That's why it took a while for them to get to Christina. They're typically coming by media mail. And then we send them into Amazon warehouse where they're available to prime buyers, and they can get them in 2 days. And the reason why this works so well with textbooks is that when we get close to the beginning of the semester, so this would be coming up in the latter half of August, the prices are going to skyrocket on these because kids have procrastinated, not all of them, but many have, many students have, and they need them right away. And they know they can get them from Amazon through Amazon Prime within 2 days. And the problem for them is that not very many booksellers send their products into Amazon's warehouse. That's called FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon, where they're available for Prime. So those books become scarce and the price escalates. And that's what we're going to take advantage of here. So right now, the books that she's actually buying now, she can make a profit if she sold them, right? Is that true, Christina? Every one of these books?
Yeah.
But you're anticipating that you're going to make a lot more profit in August. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and we'll look at the difference in price between now and August and how much more our profits might increase by doing this. So here's an example. There we go. This is why they go up and down. This is a Business of Media textbook right here. And this is a chart of the lowest selling price on Amazon over about a 4-year period of time. So we can see here that every fall and every spring, the price jumps up. See how it goes up twice a year, fall and spring, at the beginning of the college semesters. And of course, year after year, it doesn't jump as high. So we're trying to take advantage of this pattern and buy them while they're still real profitable. Here's another book over just 1 year right here. This is the Campbell's biology book. It is so common, first year biology book for college. And this is the spring semester. This is the fall semester peak. This particular year, it sold as high as $47.95, and you could buy it for $7 from a merchant fulfilled seller. So you could buy it as little as that and then send it into Amazon and sell it for as much as $47.95. This is actually the merchant fulfilled price. The FBA prices can go a lot higher than this. So I don't know how much because Amazon doesn't tell us, but this book might have sold for $70 or $80 and you'd still pick it up for $7. This is the tool we're using, FBA Trade, online book arbitrage tool. And we'll show you a bigger picture of it so you can see what it looks like. The main thing that we're doing here is looking for a chart like this. This is a 1-year price history chart like the others that I showed you. And it comes from a third-party provider called Keepa. It's included with this FBA Trade software. And you can see that it's just showing us the past year. There's the 2 high points of the fall and spring semesters. And this would be the point that we'd be buying it now. When we see this pattern of price, it tells us that this is probably going to go up again. I want to show you a closer example here. This is a popular culture textbook. This is available right now. And you can buy it for as little as $5.59. I think there's some shipping. So it's about $9 on Amazon. And this is the price here. Let me expand the screen. So Christine, I know that you can't see this, but what I'm showing is a book with all the FBA offers. Now you can buy this for about $9 right now on Amazon. You could probably buy it for less on other sites like textbooks.com or eBay. Look at the price that it's selling at right now, $35, $39, $54. These are the only FBA or the prime offers. So if Christina were to buy this book and send it in, she could sell it today at $35 to $39 and picking it up for $9. because there are lots of prime buyers that want these books. So this is a very desirable book. But if she hangs on to it until the beginning of textbook season or middle of textbook season, right around mid-August, these will sell off, these lower prices, and this will be the going price for the book. So pretty much you could get about $55, maybe even more for this book if you just hang on to it for another month and a half, 2 months. This is why we know this. And there's two tools. This is the free Helium 10 tool that you can all use. There's no charge on using this, and it gives us the sales rank of the book for the past year. And what we're looking at is the really increased demand. That's that period. See how it says September of 18 and January of 19. So this last year and the spring, this tells us that demand has really taken off. And if you're willing to pay about $17 a month, you can get this advanced information from the Keepa price chart. Same book, but you'll notice here that we have a lot more data. It tells us whether Amazon is selling it and whether, well, we can see the number of offers, and we can easily see this correlation between when there's fewer offers available, the price goes up. You know, less supply, increased demand, it makes the price skyrocket. And it's fairly predictable. Here it is again, price goes up, offers go down, increased demand. We can see this. In the textbook arbitrage system training, you're going to learn how to do this. You'll learn how to use these tools. And it's a bonus. You can only get this training by coming to the Trifecta event in July. So if you're interested in this, please go to ebstrifecta.com and check this out. And this is the bonus training that comes with it. Okay, that's what I wanted to share with everybody. So Christina, do you want to possibly share your screen here? We can look at some of the results that you've had.
Okay, sure. Okay, can you see my screen?
Sure can. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I figure we just take a couple examples to see how we did. I don't know. I'm trying to move this control out of the way. Okay. Okay. So I just kind of highlighted a couple of books. And you can see it fine, right?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what I just did was instead of going into Keepa, because I wasn't able to get the extension to work, Brian, as we had talked about before. It only shows the pricing line. It doesn't show the sales rank. So
Okay.
What I did was I just went into my Scally app and just see what the pricing is at. So let's say if you were to take this particular book, and it's a 2018 edition. This is actually one of the books that I received. So right now the book is selling. Let me go back. Well, let's look at the bottom one first, the ethics book. Right now the book is selling. Lowest is 25 prime. So I was targeting at least $28. So looking at this, just on the first page of results, it goes up to about $35. So the first 10. So this is being conservative. So if I was to employ your strategy, which is hanging on to them for a little bit longer, and I do notice that some of my textbook have already started selling, and I did put margin. These are not the books from the OA, but from just in my inventory. So students are starting to buy books, the early birds.
So you're already seeing the price of books increase, of textbooks.
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And because I put I believe a 30% margin on the lower ranked books, and I saw that some of them have already started selling.
Okay.
So these are kids that are, thinking ahead.
So just to give everybody an idea of what they're looking at here, this is a spreadsheet that we provide with the textbook arbitrage system training. And what Christina has done is put in the ISBN of the book on the left-hand column. Why don't you mouse over that column right there? So the ISBN, yeah, there you go. And then next to that, she's got the title. and then the next column if it's a textbook or not, because you can do this with other books that are not textbooks. And then she has the seller's rank, the average seller's rank, which is an approximation of the demand on Amazon. And then she's got her target price. Now the target price, Christina, that's where you're guessing based upon previous behavior. Remember, we looked at the chart and we saw how it went up last fall. So you're guessing from that the price is going to go up to $28 on that book. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And already it's at 25?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The price that you paid for it is where?
Well, this one, the price I paid for was total of $8.
$8. And if it sells at 28, how much are you going to make?
I would make another $8.
Great. So you'll double your money there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're looking at in the chart. Now, the thing is, how do we determine whether or not it's going to go to 28 or higher? And we're going to look at that. We'll look at this book if you want to. Should we do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what I'm going to, can you do it on your screen? Do you have Keepa up and running? I know you're on your laptop.
Yeah, because I'm on my laptop and I need to go to the Amazon page, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want, I can show it on my screen too.
Okay, let me just go to. Yeah, with my MacBook Air, it's the screen size is very small, so let me just go to Amazon.
And while you're doing that, I want to welcome other members that have come. There's Michael. Hi, Michael. I know that we know each other from other groups. Glad to see you here. And Tanya and Susan and Ruth. Yes, Ruth, you're in the right place. So let's see. And Cindy is here. Carla. Okay. Yeah, Carla's asking a question here. She said, last week you said not to hang on to the textbooks, but to go ahead and send them in. In other words, don't wait to send them into FBA. Go ahead and send them in and put them up for sale now. So you want to tell us what you're doing with the price at this point, like on this book?
Right now I'm just going to Amazon by taking the ASIN and just going to the Amazon's page.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to go and look at the used offers. I'm wondering whether this is the same edition that I got, but I did copy the ISBN. Okay, there's the Keepa.
Okay, it's up and running.
Okay.
Hey, let's take a look at this on Keepa, and then I'll answer Carla's question here. So scroll down a little bit more and select the 1 year timeline. All the way on the right-hand side where it says 1 year, under 3 months.
Sorry. Trying to move the Zoom screen out of the way.
Yeah, my face is in your way a bit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so on the right-hand side it says 3 months, and you're going to change that to a year.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Awesome. Okay. Now, this is fine. This is let's do one other thing. On the bottom half, you have new, that's the blue selected. You want to uncheck that. And uncheck everything but the black used offer can count. No, not it there, down below.
Oh, down below, okay.
Yeah, so remove the review count, remove the rating. There we go. So we just have that used offer. Perfect. Okay, now scroll up just a tiny bit so we can see the entire thing. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a year chart. And would you, with your mouse, go over the where the black September, October is, the used pricing?
Right here?
Yes. So if you go to the highest point there, you could see that this book last year, Merchant Fulfilled, sold for $20. Now, we don't know how much FBA is, but it's probably a lot higher than it is now, especially if you just look at, right now this book is selling for about $6 through Merchant Fulfilled.
Yeah, it's about $8.
$8 Merchant Fulfilled, and the buy box on it is an FBA offer, a prime offer, and it's at $25 right now, approximately.
Yeah, yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's about, this is the Amazon buy box.
Well, that was last year
Right.
at August, but right now the price, if you go all the way to the right of the chart there, yeah. So you can pick this up for about $8, including shipping. And right now the buy box, we just looked at it a moment ago. You were telling me it was $25.
Right, it was 25.
Okay. Why would you want to hang on to this and sell it for a higher price? And this is going to address Carla's question.
Well, because I think you mentioned before therefore, as the textbook season rolls along, the lower price books are gonna move out. And then I also look at how the number of books that are sold in that time in the 6 month period.
Mm-hmm.
So that would include the prior book season as well. So it includes the spring semester. So I mean, I would be comfortable holding on to it a little bit longer because knowing how quickly it's probably going to sell.
Let's see. I think everybody can see my mouse. I've got my mouse over your screen, and I'm circling this area that's up high. You could probably move your mouse there. So it's the sales rank where it peaks in both the fall and spring.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. So move your mouse all the way up to the top of the chart. So on Christina's chart, she's got the sales rank up high. And that's what we're looking for, is where I'm circling my mouse right there. That's the fall, that's the spring. That just means there's lots of demand. At that same time here in the fall, when the demand increases, the number of offers go down, and that's the bottom part. So it was selling, if you scroll just a little bit to your left where it says used offer count, the bottom half, go a little where it's peaking out around, 66, and then go down to the right just a little bit at the bottom of the chart. So it went from 66 offers, keep on going to the right, and it goes all the way down to 35. So half of the books sold off right there in that time period. And we know that the prime books are very, very popular. They're scarce. That's what really makes their price jump. So Christina, let's go to the pricing on this book. The FBA pricing right now.
Oh, the pricing right now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So scroll down.
Oh, all the way down.
Yeah, there you go. And select prime. Okay, so you can actually pick this up for $6.62 right now. And then you could sell it the cheapest. There we go.
25.
Yeah. 25, 24, 99, 25, 25, 25. So there's 4 offers around 25, and then they start jumping up 27, 28, 29, 31, $35. So the 10th offer is about 35. My prediction, what do you think this book might sell for?
I think at least $30, because I tend to look at kind of like by the middle of the page. That's where my books will sell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at the conditions of the books here, and we could tell all these acceptable ones. You definitely could kind of how would you say it? Just don't even consider them as competition, because I would think like not many people want to get acceptable books. So you really are looking at only a few good offer, above about the midpoint. So I mean, I would say at least minimum is 30.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess it's going to go up to about 35. Let's look at the next page here. And this has to do with demand and how few FBA offers there are.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have more that...
There's only 2 pages that you could scroll for the FBA.
So 35, 35, 36. Yeah, that's going to be my guess, is right about $35. So we're speculating, aren't we? And
yes, we are.
What price is this going to be at when you've... I know it's not there at the FBA warehouse yet. What price did you send it in at?
Well, I think I put a 30% margin to the lowest, so 25, so probably 30, 32, I guess.
Okay, you've set it around $32. Mm-hmm. Yes. People are saying they're having a little trouble hearing you. I just noticed that. So if you could speak up a little louder.
Okay, is that better?
I think so. They'll have to let us know whether it's better or not. So to get back to Carla's question here, why not wait until August to send it in when the price is going to go up? What Christina's doing, and what I recommend, is to increase your price about 30% over what's in the buy box. Would you go to the top, and let's look at the page on this, the main product page. Yeah, click on the product information all the way at the top, where you're just returning.
Oh, like this?
Returning to product information. Yes, perfect. Okay, right now the buy used. So it says buy used $24.99. So she priced it at $24.99. Hers is probably going to sell now, but Christina's pricing it about 30% higher than that, which keeps it from selling off right away. So 30% more than 25, that's about $32, right? $32.50. So If you sell it at 32.50, you're going to be happy with that?
Yeah, actually, I would be. I mean,
Okay.
even if I sell it now, I would make 100% ROI.
Mm-hmm.
But then if I was to hold on a little bit longer, and it's really not that much longer because I mean the book season is already right around the corner.
That's right.
So just hang on to it for a few more weeks and getting at the price that you want, I think is totally worth it.
I think so too. So if you put it 30% higher than the going price, and this we're in, let's say it's in April, you're still going to be happy because somebody paid extra to have your copy of the book. And they might do that because of the way you describe your books. And then if you hang on to it till textbook season and then it sells for 35, who knows what it might sell for. You win either way, don't you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
you could do this year round. Was there any other book that you wanted to highlight?
I mean, we could look at this other one here. Because this one I actually ordered, I think 3 copies. I wrote 5 here, but it's actually 3. Because I like the fact that it's a 2018 edition. But this is the one that I received that they claim as like new. I mean, I would call it just very good because it wasn't, the cover was slightly, bent and minor technicality. But we could take a look at that one.
Okay. And lean into your mic if you can a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Okay, can you see it? Fine.
Yes, we can see it well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll just go to. Okay.
Okay, you want to select the 1 year time period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what
Oh,
made you buy this book?
this one is a 2018, so it's actually has a short history, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. What made you decide to purchase this book?
I think I like the fact that it's a very current edition, and what else did I look at? I just like the selling price is pretty high. Um, let's see, what else did I look at? I mean, I bought it for about $8, and then I could sell them for. Let me see, what did I say my target price was? I targeted at $36.
Okay. And you paid $7.77. Was that it?
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I think a little bit of tax, so it was $8.
And what's the buy box at right now? Let's see. It's not going to show you the used buy box on
Right.
here.
This only shows the new, right?
Yes, so you'd have to go back to the main page, or you could just look at the prime offers. Either way.
Okay. Let's just look at the prime offers.
So the buy box is around $25.
Mm-hmm.
One of those low priced offers, one of those 3. But look at that. Now, this is what's remarkable. When this book starts really selling, those 3 lowest offers, which are around $25, will sell off.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's $36 for an FBA offer. What did you
Yeah, that's
target?
a big
What
jump.
what target price did you put on this?
I just put it at 36.
Great. Great. I think you're going to get that. There's a bunch of them there, but I think you should get that. Okay, that's excellent. This is going to be really exciting. We're going to have you back on, if you will, right around the latter part of August. Would you be willing to come in and then kind of show us how it works for you?
Yeah, sure, sure. So still just tracking these books that I've ordered, right?
Yeah.
And seeing how they turn out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We'd love to hear your results that come from this. I'm sure everybody else would. Let's answer a few questions here. Yeah, I can tell people have been having trouble hearing you, Christine. I'm sorry. I know
Sorry
that
about
you're
that.
traveling.
Yeah, it might be my mic because I'm on a laptop.
Okay. You can go ahead and stop sharing your screen, and then everybody will get to see both of us.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where the. It's so small. 1 second.
Yeah, Real is commenting that she wouldn't wait till August just in case that it takes an extra long time for the book to be put on into sale by Amazon. Remember, we're sending them into an Amazon warehouse, fulfilled by Amazon warehouse, and sometimes there can be some delays there. So sending them now is a smart idea. Jeannie is asking, I know you don't work with Reprice It. Now, Reprice It is repricing software. But she's wondering if that software will add the additional 30% to textbooks. And Jeannie, it's been a little while. I'm not sure that you can segment textbooks specifically with Reprice It. I know you can exclude books, but I don't know if you can segment them and tell them to operate by a different rule. I'm sorry, I don't know that. Christine, are you using a repricer?
Yes, I am, but I use Celery.
And Celery, of course, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, Jill is asking, where do you get access to the FBA trade software? It is included with your Scoutly membership. You know, Scoutly is the smartphone app that you use when you're scouting for used books to sell. And it's included with that. And of course, we tell you how to use it, teach you how to use it, all the settings for it. And Jill is saying, let's see, you're using Scoutly, but you had no idea how to access that software. You went through the entire BFPS course, the book flipping profit system, and you didn't see how to access it. That's true, because Jill, we don't teach how to use the FBA trade software until you take the textbook arbitrage system training, which is available if you come to the trifecta. It's only available as a bonus for coming to the trifecta. Okay, and Carla, the FBA trade app, you can go to the, where do you find it? If you're using Scoutly, go to the Scoutly user manual online and just type in to Google a seller tool, which is the brand name Scoutly user manual, and there's a link in there. There's no instructions, but there is a link in there to the FBA trade app. Okay, Dan is saying his VA cannot see the shipping prices on the offer is because he's in India. Yes, just hired, so I have not let him set up our account yet. Yes, so what you need to do is give them access, limited access to your account. And of course, we teach you how to do that in the online shopping profit system. Come to the trifecta, you'll learn how to do all of that. Let's see, any other questions at all? Any questions at all? I think we've answered everybody that's asked so far. Sorry that Christina's, somebody's saying increase your volume again. This technology, isn't it?
Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, I'm on the road, so Wi-Fi could be a little bit iffy too. Because I don't usually have problem with the volume when I do Zoom calls. I've done this before.
Right.
So sure. Yeah.
You were fine the last 2 weeks. Are you going to do any book scouting or any other type of product sourcing while you're on the road?
Yes, I am. There's actually a library bookstore just 4 minutes from the hotel.
Oh.
So I told my husband, I said, before we head out, let's hop over there. Let me check out to see if there's any valuables there.
That's cool. I do the same thing.
Yeah. And then, and actually packed up all the stuff that I need to just get the books, ready and ship them out as we, travel. So it should be a lot of fun doing that.
Great. I'm going to answer one other question here. Cindy is saying, sorry, I missed it. What is the FBA trade? Let me show you, Cindy. I will make this smaller. This software right here, I know I have it open. And we can see it full screen. See that right there, FBA trade? This is the software, and it shows you, based upon the parameters you put in here, it returns books, including specifically if you just want textbooks, it'll do that too. And it gives you the name of the book, the lowest selling price. So you could buy this book for $47 or for $7 right now, and then it tells you the buy box price here. See, it says use buy box, $27. So you can buy this for $7, sell it for $27. Right now, you could do that. Buy it for $7, send it in, sell it for $27. However, we're looking at how to maximize your profit, and we learn how to look at the Keepa chart that looks like this for books that have what I call the typical textbook pattern. I'm looking for a good example. That one. See how the black goes way up high? That's that low price or the high price. from the spring semester over on the right. And that's what we're looking at, how we teach you how to read these charts. So that's the FBA Trade software. It's an app online, and it's available if you have a Scoutly membership, and we show you how to use it in the textbook arbitrage system training. So let me go back here. There we go, back to Christina. Debbie is saying thank you both very much for these last 3 weeks. Really thank Christina for taking time from your vacation, and I agree.
Oh, my pleasure. Okay. And Brian, I just want to say one thing. For those that are considering going to the workshop, and when I first started, I just basically follow your manual, which was very well written. But after I've gone out and did some scanning, and I realized there was really definitely holes in my knowledge base. So it was going to the workshop. I remember attending the book flipping. That was before the trifecta, and I attended just the book flipping.
So you came to the book flipping profit system workshop.
Yeah, and that really, really helped me gain, kind of complete the puzzle, so to speak, in terms of this whole process, and then really help me in my business to ramp up. So I would highly recommend anyone, if they're considering it, is that they should just attend the workshop, be able to interact with people like, with you and all of the other more experienced book flippers in this case. But this time with Trifecta, you could actually really build up your skill in RA as well. So I can't speak enough of the value of attending workshops.
Thank you. And we hear that again and again and again. We have hands-on exercises at the workshops. You get to meet other sellers that are doing this. And as you said, it fills in the gaps of your knowledge, doesn't it?
Yep.
Thank you very much. Let me conclude with a couple of slides right here. So I'll just move through these. Here we go. Okay, so if you're wondering where the past 2 sessions with Christina and I are, if you go to the video section of the e-commerce business school page, you're going to find Saturday morning live videos, all of our Saturday morning lives. And the last 2 Saturday morning lives are right here. This third one will be placed in here so that you can hear this series from start to finish. And next week we'll be having some more information about the trifecta on Saturday Morning Live if you're interested. So go to ebstrifecta.com to learn more there. Again, we do this every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, like Christina and I. And let's see, Carla's saying, yes, thank you. So if you can't make the trifecta, you can't get the textbook arbitrage. I'm sorry, Carla, that's true. The textbook arbitrage training is only by coming to the trifecta. Real is saying, yes, ditto on what Debbie said. Kathy's saying, where do we go to look at the workshop? ebstrifecta.com. And Janice is saying, I'd absolutely love to attend, but you're not ready yet with money. Well, maybe the next time. We do these at least twice a year. So Janice, stay tuned and go ahead and join our community if not, because you'll be getting all these announcements if you're not already in our community. Okay, thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Christina. Love doing these with you. Everybody, you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week, same time here, Saturday Morning Live.